The year is 480 BC. The Aegean Sea churns. Waves crash against rocky shores. The mighty Persian Empire has arrived. Xerxes, their king, leads them. His army is vast, his navy seemingly invincible. The fate of Greece hangs in the balance. The Persian Wars were a clash of civilizations, shaping history for centuries. The vast Persian Empire stretched from Egypt to India, epitomizing wealth and power. Opposing them were the Greek city-states, small and fiercely independent. They cherished freedom and self-governance. Darius sought to expand westward, seeing the Greeks as a threat. The Battle of Marathon in 490 BC was a pivotal defeat for the Persians. Xerxes vowed revenge, preparing for a massive invasion. The Persians overwhelmed Greek defenses at Thermopylae. Their freedom depended on victory at sea, leading to epic naval battles. Among the Greeks, one man stood out, Themistocles, the Athenian general. Born around 524 BC, Themistocles was not of noble birth, but his keen intellect and ambition set him apart. He rose through the ranks, driven by a vision of a powerful and united Greece. His early political career was marked by his advocacy for the expansion of the Athenian navy, crucial in the defense against the Persian invasion. Themistocles was a shrewd strategist and a gifted leader. He had an uncanny ability to foresee the moves of his enemies and plan accordingly. His leadership was about inspiring troops, making them believe in their cause. He used his charisma to rally the Athenians to his side. He spent countless hours studying maps and naval tactics. Themistocles realized that the Persian fleet, though vast, was not invincible. Their ships were designed for open sea battles and were not suited for the narrow waters around Greece. Persian warships, while formidable in open waters, struggled in confined spaces. Their size made them slow to maneuver, and their numbers became a liability in narrow straits. Themistocles saw this as a critical weakness. Greek triremes were designed for speed and agility, able to outmaneuver larger ships. This gave the Greeks a significant advantage in narrow waters. Themistocles knew that the Greek fleet could outfight the Persians despite being outnumbered. Themistocles saw an opportunity in the narrow straits of Salamis. He realized that if he could lure the Persian fleet into these straits, their numerical superiority would be rendered useless. It was a bold and risky plan, but Themistocles was confident in its success. The cramped conditions would prevent the Persians from deploying their full strength, turning their numbers into a disadvantage. Themistocles knew that in such a scenario, the superior maneuverability and tactics of the Greek fleet would prevail. He proposed a daring plan: lure the Persian fleet into the straits and strike a decisive blow. The Battle of Salamis would go down in history as one of the greatest naval battles of all time, a testament to Themistocles' brilliance and the courage of the Greek sailors. The Straits of Salamis were treacherous. The channel was narrow, the currents unpredictable. It was a risky gamble for any fleet, but Themistocles was confident. He had a plan to tip the scales. He sent a message to Xerxes, pretending to surrender. The message was a ruse, designed to lure the Persians into a trap. Section 5. The Straits of Salamis. The stage was set for a clash of titans. The Greek fleet, outnumbered but resolute, took up position. The Persian fleet entered the straits. Section 6. Deception and Chaos. The Persians advanced confidently. Themistocles had one final trick. He ordered his ships to feign retreat. The Persians pressed their attack. They fell into the trap. The narrow channel became a bottleneck. Their ships collided in confusion. Section 7. A resounding victory. The Greeks launched a devastating counterattack. Their triremes darted through the water, ramming and sinking Persian ships. The Persian fleet was now a scene of chaos and destruction. The Greeks had won a resounding victory. Section 8. The Legacy of Salamis. The Battle of Salamis was a turning point. Xerxes retreated back to Asia. The Greeks defended their homeland. The victory had profound consequences. It ensured Greek culture and democracy. It paved the way for the Golden Age. Section 9. A turning point in history. The Battle of Salamis in 480 BC was a defining moment in the Greco-Persian Wars. The Greeks, led by Themistocles, faced the Persian fleet under King Xerxes. Despite being outnumbered, the Greeks turned the tide of the war. Themistocles lured the Persian fleet into the narrow straits of Salamis. The smaller, more maneuverable Greek triremes outflanked the larger Persian ships. This battle highlighted the importance of strategy and unity among the Greek city-states. Themistocles' strategic genius and leadership were crucial to the Greek victory. His actions ensured the survival of Greek culture and democracy, influencing Western civilization for centuries. The victory at Salamis was a symbol of hope and resilience. Themistocles' ability to think strategically and act decisively has inspired countless leaders throughout history. The Battle of Salamis remains a pivotal moment in history, securing Greek independence and preserving the cultural heritage that flourished in the Golden Age of Athens.